Welcome to this technical recruitment talk with Ozan Alptekin from BiSU. Welcome.
Thank you.
So why don't we start off with you telling us a little bit more about BiSU?
Okay. BiSU is click-to-order mobile platform for on-demand water delivery in Turkey.
Yeah.
In Turkey, normally people don't drink the water from the tap, so you need to order this big 19-liter dispenser bottles home, and it is like 90% of the households in Turkey, they're ordering that way. And it's a huge market in terms of like in population and how often people consume use as well. So we made a simple app with a button on it, and so you just basically click on it and then the water is delivered to you.
That's great. How big is the market in terms of...
It is around $2 billion industry.
Wow. Awesome. So your company was founded in 2015. Could you tell us a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey up until today?
Yeah, I mean, I was working as a freelance in Sweden, and I also had a another startup here in Sweden. So as a curious person, I always check like the new technologies.
Yeah.
And then I found one day this connected button company, Fleck, in Sweden. And I thought that this is an interesting product. So is there anything that I can do with it? And I have a very close friend in Turkey. He has the business background, and he knows the water market. So we talk about it, and he says like, maybe this could be a good solution for water brands as a service. We talk about it. And then we noticed like the prices are not very feasible, and also it's still a tech-savvy product.
Sure.
So we parked that basically. But after a couple of months, I just woke up one day at 7 o'clock. I called them. I said like, why don't we do it as an app? And we build a marketplace. So we start talking about it. After 1 hour, we had the domain name for BiSU.
That's great. And you have a technical background. So could you tell us a little bit more about your role today at BiSU?
Apart from being a co-founder, I'm the CTO, so I am responsible for product and development.
Okay. So could you tell us a little bit, I mean, being in charge of tech and everything else regarding the technical issues and platform, what are the technical challenges that you have been facing?
I think as a technical challenge, or maybe not from a technical challenge, but from the product design perspective, we wanted to design an app that should be simple. Because normally people order the water by calling the distributors. And we found out that it's a fragmented market. There are 300 brands, and they all have distributors in your neighborhood. So you need to find the phone number, call them, create a subscription. And every time you need a water, then you just call them. This is your address. Can I have a bottle or two? So we want to simplify that basically. And to simplify it and also change the habits, we really worked on like the whole flow of the application. So that was a bit of a challenge. And on the other hand, the technical challenge, you need to have pricing for each brand or each location. It's quite big. And also you need to have like different campaign models. We made integrations for mobile payments, so people don't need to find out cash, because it was cash only market that time, which we are trying to change. And also, we did integrations towards the brands. In the beginning, we had no agreement with brands, and right now we reached to 95%. And we are integrated towards their CRM system, which means when you order, it goes through us to their system and to their distributor. So then the service is fast.
Great. So in 2.5 years, how many are you today?
It is 17 people. I guess we are 2 founders, 1 finance person, we have 1 marketing, and 4 in the IT team. And then 2 field guys, just they're just touring around, visiting the distributors, and the rest is the call center. Because we still need to help customers and find their solutions. We are the ones facing them.
Absolutely. I think customer service is crucial. So tell us a little bit about your plans for the future.
It's growth,
Yeah.
because the platform is stable right now, and we have the operation going on seamlessly. So the only focus is growth.
Yeah.
For that, we are actually looking for investment. We are at the
Mhm.
second round. The
Yeah.
first round we had it in 2016
Mhm.
from a big VC in Turkey.
Yeah.
And also 500 startups. That is a kind of Silicon Valley fund.
Yeah.
So right now it's growth, and and another thing is, which is secondary, we're also looking for global expansions.
Yeah.
Not just only for water market, but
Mhm.
it could be useful for other markets
Sure.
or other products that you order, like, in a repetitive way.
Absolutely. Order and pay via the app.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
Great. And let's not forget also that you got like a recognition from Google, right?
It was Apple.
Apple, sorry.
2017 we were selected as one of the best apps in the world, and I think in the service category we were
Yeah.
one of the 64 apps.
Great. Awesome. Good work.
Thank you.
Okay, so if we talk a little bit about recruitment and yourself, you have been working in IT, first of all here in Stockholm
Yeah.
as an employee, and then as your own consultant and as an entrepreneur here in Sweden. And now you're getting the solid experience as an entrepreneur from Turkey. So could you tell us a little bit about the differences in skill sets and maybe in mindsets between IT people in Sweden and in Turkey?
I would say there is not much of a difference when it comes to skill set, because
Mhm.
it's a global market. I
Yeah.
mean, the startup movement is big in Turkey as well.
Mhm.
So that means there's a huge demand.
Yeah,
And the startups are not only local there are some playing it globally.
yeah,
So you can find really good developers, but as everywhere, it's hard to find
sure,
it.
sure.
So skill set wise, I don't see that there's a big difference.
Mhm.
Mindset wise, there's always a difference,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, of course.
So I mean, the Turkey is different in terms of, like, there are a lot of things happening,
Mhm.
and that makes you, like, a bit more flexible or agile.
Sure.
So that's a good thing in terms of, like, if you're a startup,
Yeah.
you need to be agile,
Mhm.
and you need to be quick on finding solutions.
Action oriented.
But since I have the Swedish background, I
Yeah.
always try to balance, because in Sweden people think long term,
Yeah.
which always pays in the end. So
Absolutely.
it's a balance in between
Yeah.
that we are trying to
That's great.
find out.
Yeah. And quite complimentary, I imagine.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Ozan, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you too.
And if you are in Turkey, be sure to download the BiSU app. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.